Hi, everybody. This is going to be the weekly reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising from February. I have said September now twice in two videos, this one and another one. So I don't know if something's happening in September, but I've said it twice. From February the 15th to February the 22nd, 2020. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit. It may not just be your story this week. Check the monthly I've already put out and check the other videos for the signs in your chart. All right. I'm doing something a little different. I noticed my videos are a little too long as they're not being viewed all the way through. People tend to leave in the middle. So I'm trying to see if I can fix that, which is why I already have the cards out, so I'm not wasting time shuffling. Personally, I like to shuffle on camera, so there's no question about the cards. However, I'm not sure what you guys like. So please leave me some feedback, letting me know if you like this better, or if you would rather see me shuffle the cards out. Even though I do shuffle off camera, I shuffle a little bit before we get started. But anyway, leave me some feedback letting me know. Also, I decided to pull oracle cards. I didn't do this for all the videos. I just started my last video, so some of the other signs might be a little mad at me because I didn't do this, but I've had these. They are new. I'm still familiarizing myself with them. So I decided to pull these as an advice card at the end of the reading from the universe, spirit, however your higher power. Okay. So let's jump right in. Again, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, February 15th through February 22nd, 2020. So the overall energy for the week. The Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords, that talks about thinking that you're trapped, in your head, trapped in your head, not doing anything, keeping yourself stuck there with your thoughts, okay? Overthinking, mental anguish, things like that, all right? Could also be talking about a lack of self-confidence, needing to make a decision or take some kind of action, but afraid to do so, okay? Keeping yourself, that's the key words. You're keeping yourself trapped there because there's always a way out, right? So that's pretty much what's going to be like this week for Geminis, I'm sorry to say, okay? So it looks like the beginning of the week, we're in the Four of Cups energy. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, that energy, it's kind of like could be boredom, talks about boredom, disappointment. And if you look at this card, there's two people in this card, okay? And you see the little boy here has his head down, and this person over here, she's kind of like, so it's almost as if maybe she's disappointed in him, okay? So strong sense of disappointment, some type of disappointment. Now, this was clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Devil. Now, when I see these two together, that instinctively makes me think of alcohol addiction, all right? Because the Devil talks about addictions, negativity, the devil's just all that yucky stuff, okay? But with the Nine of Cups sitting there, this, it's usually the wish card, but I'm not seeing it considering the devil came out beside it and it's clarifying the Four of Cups. I see this as kind of like an overindulgence of something. And with these cups, I feel like it's alcohol, okay? And maybe there's somebody that you're very upset with and disappointed in who is addicted to something. Doesn't have to be alcohol, but I see some kind of overindulgence of something that is not good, something that's bad. And I feel like either somebody is disappointed in you or you are disappointed in somebody because of this, okay? Then we move over here to the Queen of Cups. And she's a very loving, patient, person. She's very caring. She's very sensitive, okay? And that's clarified here by the World, which signifies the end of a chapter. So I'm feeling like whatever this situation is, whomever you are disappointed in, whatever is going on, this has you trapped in your head. You're very mentally overthinking it. You're very afraid to say anything, to do anything, but it's in your head. You're constantly in your head replaying this. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups, and that I feel like you're being told that you need to end this loving, sensitive action that you take towards this person. Now, before anybody gets all upset about that, what I mean is I feel like that you're being taken advantage of and it's time for some tough love. Okay, that's how I see this. It's time to do whatever it is you need to do regarding this person, because things are not the way you're currently handling things, being loving, supportive. That's all fine and dandy, but there comes a point in time to where people will take advantage of you. And I feel like that's what's going on here. You're trying to be loving, you're trying to be supportive, and that's good, but it's a show because you're trapped in your head. You're tired of this situation, okay? And it's time to end it. And I feel that is the action. That's what you're afraid to do. That's what has you, oh my goodness, I can't speak. That's what has you trapped up in your head, is you are afraid to tell this person, look, here's the situation. If you're not going to help yourself, I'm not going to enable you anymore. That's the word, enable. You've been an enabler, or vice versa. It's time to end that behavior, okay? It's time to, because with all this, we have the Nine of Swords down here, the Eight of Swords here. There's the Devil, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. You've been through the ringer, and you continue to keep going through the ringer. You are vibing on a very low vibe, okay? You need to get up. You need to get back up here. If this is a child, which this could be, because this is a child in this picture. So maybe it is a child. Maybe you're the parent of somebody, and I'm not talking about, it could be a teen, but this could be an adult, whomever. You could be the parent of of your child who is into some unsavory things or overindulging into some things they shouldn't be. And, you've been, maybe you've been giving them a place to live or a place to crash or giving them money, but they're not doing anything with it that is of any good. Instead, they are going out here overindulging more, taking advantage, okay? And, with this Nine of Wands, you've been through hell. And you're still going through it, and you're still, in there and going through hell. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles to clarify this Nine of Wands. And usually that talks about an offer. I see this as something, because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, okay? So I see this as you've been going through this for quite some time. And I see this more of you just want it to end. You want this to end. It has been such a long battle. And maybe this is your own addiction that you're dealing with. Maybe this is something of your own that, you're in this situation, you're getting something out of it, but it's not good. It's overindulgence. It's not good. So this could be you. Again, take this how it resonates, all right? But you've been going through this for a mighty long time. And, we have the Knight of Swords down here, the Nine of Swords. That's keeping you up at night, more sword energy, more overthinking, more anxiety and worry and not sleeping and just restlessness. And that's clarified by the Magician. Now, the Magician card is usually about manifesting, and you could be manifesting a way out, trying to manifest a way out of this situation, whatever. But this is also can be manipulation, okay? Because this Magician, he has every single tool that he could possibly need to do whatever it is he wants to do. So this could be you being in this Nine of Swords energy because you're being manipulated or you're manipulating yourself, okay? So then we come over here with the Five of Pentacles. This is more of this energy, feeling hopeless, feeling left out, feeling out in the cold, not sure what to do. Page of Pentacles here, okay? Again, this could be a child. Pages are immature, they're young. This could, again, be a child. And them coming and asking for money. Give me, can I have this? Or can I have that? Or, you know, whatever. Whatever this is, this person is just depleting everything, Gemini. This person is taking everything. Or this is you doing this to yourself. Okay? You are the one who is stuck in this overindulgence of something that isn't good. And you don't know how to get out of this. You don't go, and you've been dealing with this for such a long time. But I feel this is somebody that's doing this to you, that's putting you through this, okay? And again, Nine of Cups again. So we have it twice. And this one, she actually looks like she's in some kind of a bar setting. So I really feel a lot of you may be dealing with alcoholism. Somebody that's in alcoholism. And then this is clarified by the Moon and the Hanged Man. So feeling stuck, feeling trapped, you know, wanting to put all of this stuff out there, wanting to end this, wanting to get these thoughts out, but being afraid to just say, this is what's going to happen. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, I can't. And Gemini, you're going to have to end this, okay? You're going to have to find the strength to end whatever this is of being taken advantage of somebody making you their enabler. And that's exactly what I see here. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I know this is kind of specific, but I feel like there is some kind, it doesn't have to be alcoholism, although I feel that very strongly, but there is some kind of overindulgence of something that is not good, some kind of drug, some kind of addiction, something like that, to where you are smack dab in the middle of this situation and it is doing nothing but wreaking havoc on you. And the thing is that you are the one keeping yourself trapped with this Eight of air, Eight of Swords energy. You know, there is a way out. You just have to get up there and find it, end it, you know. Spirit's telling you, end it. This chapter needs to end. You know, get a little bit of tough love if you need to, or whatever. Then the Oracle card. This is what I came out last, okay? I shuffled these cards last after I laid everything else. And this says vibe check. Okay, so what this means with vibe check is what it says. Your vibes, you need to start vibing at a higher level, okay? Because you are down here in all this negative energy, all this negativity. I mean, this is like all consuming. And you're keeping all this to yourself and you're keeping it in and you feel stuck and you feel trapped. And with the Hanged Man over here, you know, that's stuck energy. The Eight of Swords, that's being trapped in your head. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. I mean, this is your advice. This is what the universe, your higher power, spirits, whatever you resonate with, this is the advice from them to you. Check the vibes that is going on with you, Gemini. Get out of this stuff and you can get yourself up, because this is all thoughts. This is swords, keeping you trapped in your head. It's time to take action. Don't be afraid to take action. You need to vibe higher. Once you raise your vibes and you start vibing on a higher level, this stuff here will slowly just disappear. It'll go away and put an end to somebody and, you know, making you their enabler. Okay? If it's you, yourself, you're doing this to yourself. Spirit says, vibe check, guys. You know, resonate higher. Get out of this stuff. Vibe on a higher level. You can do it. You can get through this. So that's what I have for the week for you guys. So it's not a very good week for a lot of you, and I'm sorry about that, but You can get out of this. You have to keep telling yourself that you can. Where there's a will, there is a way. Spirit wants you to resonate, to vibe higher. Get out of this stuff. This is in your head. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. Get your thoughts. Don't be afraid to speak what's in your mind if you need to end something from somebody taking advantage, okay? So I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If it did not, remember, this probably is not your reading then for the week. Don't make it fit. Check out your monthly. Check out the other videos for the other signs in your chart. I will be back at the end of the week for next week's reading, so you guys take care.